僕は夢を叶えるためにこの表を作りました。これが僕の目標でした。可動域、奥行きをイメージ、スピード、仲間を思いやる心、感謝。これがあなたの目標は何ですか？
for a strike. Righty to the plate. That one fouled off. 2-2. Up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Well, I hope that's not a sign of things to come in this one for either side. We want to see a good, clean game in this one. An error on the first play of the game kind of makes you wonder, but it's a great chance for this visiting lineup to strike first.
Jorge Mateo now. And that's in there for strike one. Urias gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Foul ball. That one ripped. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So digging in, Cedric Mullins. Good contact guy, good defender. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Well, he's realizing out there on the mound that he's got to settle in pretty quickly, or else he's going to get hit hard in this first inning.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And there's one down. Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
The first baseman, number 6, Ryan.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Ozuna right there to make the grab. Runner tags for home. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job to drive in that run from third.
Trey Mancini now. On the ground. Throw on to Olsen, and that will end the inning. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Orioles 1 and the Braves 0. We go to the bottom of the first. Now it's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Leading up for the Braves, the second baseman, Ozzie.
And here it comes.
Albies.
There's a strike. Right-hander kicks, deals. That's down and in. Kicks and fires. And a count 1-2. The wind and the pitch. That one misses. It's 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss, and one out now. Here's Eddie Rosario.
The left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
In there, and it's 0-1. This ball's chopped on the ground. Now the throw to first on the run. In there safely.
Batting third, the third baseman,
Here's Austin Riley. First pitch, and he just misses. Rosario leads off first with one away. Next pitch way upstairs. Called strike right there. The 2-1. This one popped up. Chirinos settles underneath it and puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singing.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Matt Olson stands in now and lets that one go for a strike. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Well, hitter looked pretty comfortable on that swing. Pitchers don't like to see that. See how he changes it up on this next pitch.
Rosario runs. Pitch misses in. Chirinos throws. Too late, safe.
Looks like they're trying to answer back on that run they gave up in the top of the first by being aggressive on the base paths. I like that, especially early in this ball game. Be aggressive while you can and see if it leads to some type of big inning.
And the next pitch is way outside. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. To the right side, Mateo collects it. Tosses to first, inning over. Braves strand 1, and it remains 1-0. And welcome back. And the batter now, Anthony Santander.
leading off for the Orioles, the right fielder, Anthony Santander.
Toussaint back to work. That's in there. 0-1. On the ground, right side. Albies. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
Looked to me like he got on the side of the ball a little too much right there. Maybe a little too casual as well with the throwing motion. And when you don't stay on top of the ball and really get out front and finish with a good release point, it's very easy to lose control of it to either side.
And now it's Austin Hayes. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Nobody out. Runner at first. Next pitch inside. And that's ball one.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
And 1-2.
The count is 1-2.
And a swing and a miss. And one gone.
Well, you rarely ever see 3 curveballs in a row because that's one of those pitches that's most effective when you haven't seen it recently. You might see 3 sliders in a row, but right there, he was feeling that curveball and figured he could finish with that pitch.
Rougned Odor comes up to the plate now. First offering misses the mark. Good eye right there.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. The pitch. And that one in the air center field. Ozuna makes the catch, and there are 2 outs.
Batting 9. The catcher, Robinson Chirinos.
Man at first, and now the catcher, Robinson Chirinos. That one's in there, 0-1. Kicks and deals. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. They take the force out, and that is that. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Orioles 1 and the Braves nothing. Back here at the ballpark, stepping in, Travis d'Arnaud.
The designated hitter, Travis d'Arnaud.
And the right-hander back to work. There's the strike. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
He can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitter's got to look down in the zone.
The punch out there, and there's one away.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Adam Duvall at the plate. And that's in there for strike 1. And he deals. Strike two.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
To third. Odor throw to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Manny Pena.
Here's Manny Pena. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. And the first pitch misses for ball one. The 1-0. And that's in for a strike. Here's a 1-1. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Mullins should have this one. He's got it. And that'll do it. Down in order go the Braves. They're down 1-0. Welcome back. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ramon Urias.
Leading off the Baltimore, the shortstop, number 29.
Toussaint back to work. This one blasted deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. A solo shot, and they tack one on the board. It's 2-0. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. With such an emphasis on launch angle, a low curveball plays right into the hands of those guys at the plate. Really good job of going down there and letting that swing work to get it back up into the air.
And into the box for Baltimore, Jorge Mateo.
Up next for the
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
In there for strike one. And a pitch. Tap softly third base side. A swinging bunt. Barehand grab to first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. And now here is Cedric Mullins. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Mateo on at first. Nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike. And a pitch. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Mateo around third. He'll score. It's 3-0.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Ryan Mountcastle, drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Runner at second, nobody out. Next pitch is downstairs. Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. Ryan Mountcastle hits one out, and they add a couple more. It's 5-zip.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Now, Trey Mancini.
Up next for the Orioles, the designated hitter, Trey Mancini.
Up the middle, Arcia handles. On to first, and one away in the top of the third. Wow, Singy, what a throw. We got to take another look at it, but this time with the numbers from StatCast.
Yeah, Boo, that's about as good as it gets in the major leagues, man. You'll see the hardest throwing infielders reach 90+, so he's in the mix with the best infield arms in the game. That was a rocket of a throw right there.
Anthony Santander at the plate. Swings through that one, 0-1. Still only one out here in the inning. Next pitch is inside, and it's a ball and a strike. And the right-hander deals. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Well struck right field. And that one hops the wall. And he's at third with one away. That's a triple.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Absolutely smoked the baseball. It just jumped off the lumber. And when you're able to find a gap like that, Boog, you're even looking for a triple.
Here's the left fielder, Austin Hayes. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Runner on at third, one gone. Next offering is in for a strike. The pitch. And he dodges that fastball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2 now. In the air, right side. Has some trouble with it. Duvall fires it to the plate. He beats it safe. And it's now a 6-run lead.
Well, you're already down in the game, and not just by a couple. And then that error allows a run to score. And This is where things can really start to fall apart. As a team, they need to pick themselves up, find a way to play better baseball the rest of the way.
Rougned Odor, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's 0 for 1.
Ball one.
First offering misses the mark.
Counts 1-0.
And the righty deals.
That's in. Ball two.
And that's through there for a strike. The 2-1. Good eye right there.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw.
Popped in the air. Left field. Rosario brings it in. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, the catcher, Robinson Chirinos.
Man at first, Robinson Chirinos now at the plate. New pitcher for the Braves, Darren O'Day. He comes in with his team trailing by a bunch, so he'll try to keep it where it is. That one's in there, 0-1. The pitch. That one fouled off. Right-handed reliever. Got him. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. The lead has exploded to a half dozen. And welcome back. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's Marcell Ozuna.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
In for a strike, and that is strike one.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
And the 0-1. Now to short. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
That's a play you expect your shortstop to make pretty much every time. Pretty routine. Hard to tell if he didn't get a great grip on it or the mechanics on him just broke down, but that gives this offense an extra out to work with.
So man aboard. Here's Orlando Arcia. And that's in there for strike one.
0-1's the count.
Ozuna gets his lead at first with nobody out. They say it went.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Nice grab.
Great diving catch on the line drive, and the ground does not cause a fumble. Great athleticism on that play right there.
So the lineup flips over. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball one. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count.
That's a strike. On the ground, a second, might be two. Knocks it down. There's one, and that's all they'll get.
Well, that was clearly a double play ball, but the bobble unfortunately prevented him from being able to get two. But a good job to stay with it and make sure you got at least one.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Eddie Rosario. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, he left that changeup up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
The next offering misses. 1-1. Smoked on the ground a second, and it finds its way through for a hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
So first and second with 2 outs. Now in for the Braves, Austin Riley. 0 for 1 so far. Here's the 0-1. Sliced hard but foul. Righty delivers. And down on strikes he goes. That ends the frame. 2 left for Atlanta. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Will Smith. Big deficit here, but he's still got a job to do.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Back here at the ballpark, out of the 4th, here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Ramon Urias. And the pitch. There's a strike. Fouled off. He was late. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now 1 away.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Jorge Mateo, the next to hit for the Orioles. In there for strike 1. Here comes a pitch. And there's a foul ball. 1 down, base is empty. In the air, left field. Rosario settles under it and makes the catch. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
So 2 down now, and here is Cedric Mullins. Rip towards third. Zips it across, and they get Mullins for the out. That's out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. But they're on top by a count of 6-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's a big power threat. Matt Olson. The right-hander back to work. Yeah, there's the strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this.
The wide to kick the pitch. Now 1-1. The 1-1. And that's a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock. And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. He was a strikeout victim his first time. First pitch just misses. Righty to the plate. There's a strike. At the belt and fires.
Ball, that's out.
Olsen gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Up the middle, and that's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Now it's the right fielder, Adam Duvall. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. First pitch doesn't find the zone. No outs, runners at first and second. Next offering is downstairs.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Two-0. And there's a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
That one in for a strike, 2-2. First and second here, no outs. And down on strikes. One gone here.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Pena in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
0-1. Lifted in the air, right center field. Mullins racing over to make the catch.
Now batting, center fielder.
So first and second with 2 outs. And next for Atlanta, Marcell Ozuna. And that's in there for strike one. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. D.L. Hall, the left-hander, up and throwing. Bauman getting loose as well. First and second, 2 down. Next offering is fouled back. And a pitch. That one missed.
1-2.
The pitch. Ozuna tries to hold up, appeal to first. No swing. Next one just misses. Right-hander kicks, deals. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a full scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Arcia batting for the second time, and that's strike one. They say it went. The pitch. Out to short. Urias collects. They get the force, and that is the inning. And the Braves will strand 3. They still find themselves down 6-0. They hand the ball over to a new arm, A.J. Minter. And we'll see how he performs in this situation with his team down big. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Ryan Mountcastle. The pitch. Swings through that one for strike one. Kicks and fires. On the ground to third. And that one finds its way through. And the leadoff man aboard. So now here's the DH, Trey Mancini. And first offering is fouled off. Mountcastle aboard here at first with nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that's the first out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And now the right fielder, Anthony Santander. Foul ball there. Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Slow roller up the middle. Over to Arcia. That's one. On to first, double play. And that's the inning. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Orioles 6 and the Braves nothing.
It's just some places we go. It's just some whips we roll. Oh, always we know.
Coming out for the Orioles, Bruce Zimmerman. And he'll try to keep this big lead right where it is. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now here is Ozzie Albies. The wind of the pitch. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Into left center for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Man at first, and now Eddie Rosario. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. And he'll be safe at first.
Well, they had the chance at turning 2 right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the ball as he tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
Austin Riley next up for the Braves. In there, and it's 0-1. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, double play. And the inning is over. We're through 5. It's the Orioles 6 and the Braves nothing. The new pitcher in the game, Brooks Wilson.
Number 73.
Chop 6. Now the left fielder, Austin Hayes.